Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
How you tried to wing stop Mexican wings or whatever they call them? Because you gotta wait till after the kickoff.
And the kickoff will be returned.
Nah.
And they've got the returner corralled.
At the 12.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
I know people want to talk about the spread and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football and it falls incomplete.
That boy might just be hurt.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
And Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff running right. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Oh, picked it off.
Complete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This try is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Wasting no time, he's going to go deep on the first play. The catch is made for a huge pickup. A new set of downs after that completion. The back's got it. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels.
There you go.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball.
Hey,
off
that's
now.
that speed, man. You gotta look for that speed, good. Not
Looks like the
really.
return
I
will
wish
try
I
and
had
field
all
this
the
one.
speed in the world.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Mo got that
Good
speed, too.
enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then
Yeah, 80
exploding through
something.
the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. It's an option look. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. And the defense jumps on the football. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play.
Oh,
Now the
no.
offense is
Take my
set
time to
up with a
read
short
that one.
field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the
the one
red
who
zone
caught it.
opportunity now.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time
they
they get
just
caught.
ran it.
Great timing between the
Yeah, ran the
quarterback
same
and his
route,
receiver.
kinda hooked me up.
You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Well, I really should have held on just a little
Moving the
longer.
receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Gets some, just trucks through the defender. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they finally stop him, but the quarterback Cooper picks up great yardage and a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run the option. Good enough for first down yardage.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen.
What's the bad
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Sometimes I always get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
What do you mean?
Offense is back out on the field.
You just lucky because I started DE and hurt.
Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
I didn't check. I didn't know he out.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive
Been out
line
for
sees it,
2 games
picks it
now.
up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I've seen him, but that blitz made me run.
Chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Yeah, as soon as I seen your dude come, I just took off, trying to escape.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. On the handout, they'll test their right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Who was number 5?
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense.
I guess he was in the secondary. You just brought him up.
Everything seems to be clicking for this offense, and if they can keep this up through all 4
he
quarters,
just made that tackle.
Get really ugly by the 4th.
I thought he was on the DN.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down.
Got to waste that, boy.
He's going to take off.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up.
It was crazy because I outran your lineman with my quarterback.
Take shots like that. Quarterbacks got to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Oh,
got to be careful out there.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll run it here. Makes a nice move there. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Has oil on his body.
This guy can
right
do
back
it all.
to
We've
pass.
seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
See? I gotta take him out. Damn linebacker, he's red like that.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense.
Just wear and tear.
Come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback.
Oh, and it's
yes,
the lateral goes wrong. Now the defense has got it going the other way. And he's got some room to work. And he breaks loose down the left side.
I was hoping you pissed that Joker late.
But hold on. There's a flag on the field.
Blocking the back.
Might be coming back.
No, sir. Touchdown.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Now they line up to kick the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
But I guess they called it.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's on the run. Launches deep. And he's got it down there inside the 35. The huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40.
Wow, like shit, can it be 2 touchdowns in a row?
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up.
The senior making a disruptive impact play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Look to throw it here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it at the 15. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Press coverage now from the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now.
Damn it.
Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. Second down coming up.
He ran with him, man. I like, shit, I threw it.
Interception in their own end zone. They blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll return it from the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
Yeah. Fucked
The
up.
Miss offense is back out on the field. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for a deep completion.
No, let him keep running across the field.
He's got some room and some blockers.
Why did I make him go up? That was my fault.
Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Damn it.
Offense makes their way on the field. Here's the option play. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense
They
worked
do their
very
crack.
hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Pitches to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And it's still a 20-point margin after the miss. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He stays alive, looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the route is on. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for very precise pitch and catch.
You say what now?
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start.
Did you ever set your playbook up?
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Contact as he threw it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long.
I like that little play.
Your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down?
You missing some key elements.
He's moving out of the pocket.
Well, some key reads. I ain't gonna say elements, key reads.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
I think this one play touchdown right here. Hey, I'm just letting you know.
The offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to pass here. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown.
Oh, he did.
And this one is getting ugly.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today.
Usually I'd set you up. I run the little wildcat a few times, make you bite.
Get the ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
See,
There you go. Toward the right side.
It wasn't him. It was the one over the middle of the field.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ole Miss. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line
church,
opens
man.
things up initially.
Kid go to church.
You can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers. Not
Well,
to
you
be
know what?
soft.
We had a
These
church
guys
at my
are
hometown
downfield.
called
That's
Tabernacle.
why he got that ball to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Nice grab. It's Finley. They bring him down after a short game there.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep
tight
this
end
drive
and keep
alive.
running
The
to
best
the
way you
outside.
can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position.
I knew a run would come out there. Didn't know which way he was coming.
Early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion now from the tight end. Play action here on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ole Miss 52, Alabama 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds an open target on the left side. And they'll get him down that time.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play.
Seen it coming, but I ain't know you were going to just throw it right then.
The ball is knocked loose.
Oh, don't fall down. Pick it up and run.
Takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Extending the play now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Here we go.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Sitting there looking at the damn linebacker sitting, and I'm still trying to force it. Come on, dude.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Watching the linebacker. Still trying to throw it for it.
Try to run it with the option.
Come here.
Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Second down.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their own 13. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the
touchdown, Rebels. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He's no good. That keeps the score. Ole Miss
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Set to kick it off.
Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Alabama first and Ncaa will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure in the set against the quarterback.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Trying to extend the play. Look at this. He'll go deep again. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Toss it to the back, running left.
Yeah, get out for him.
Purpose.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Oh, he tosses it back. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. As the flea flicker executed perfectly, we're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kirk.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
Ooh.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught on the crossing pattern. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to throw again. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And he's got it. Touchdown, tied. It was a foot race and he won it.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
They're setting out to try the PAT. It's a fake. The kicker has got it. Going to try to run for this. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Offense is back out on the field. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Shotgun formation here on third down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope you make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is right down the middle. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 18, set to kick this one away.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, hit those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And it's picked off in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame.
Already.
Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody that we've